Sorry guys for oversleeping. Yeah, that is my apology. So, let's go into the episode. So, hello guys, I am back from another video, and today we're talking about what if Deku was or had a dream SMP quirk. So, in the last video, Deku, well, Izuku gone to UA and also met some of his classmates, he calls them. And then basically showed off by showing everybody with his own version of an explosion quirk. As Bakugo is basically mad at him because she thinks that Izuku has some sort of copy quirk. And I said she because she's a girl in this one. So yeah. So let's go back to the story. So, Izuku's in his classroom while he's waiting for the next teacher. Izuku is basically waiting, using his cell phone just to wait. While waiting, the rest of his classmates are just talking to each other. While he's waiting, he hears noises. Also, the rest of his classmates, as they hear, "I'm coming through the door like a normal person." As the door is broken out of its hinges. What? I meant the door is broken off his hinges. Damn it. Sorry. So the door was broken off its hinges as they see All Might. As All Might says, "Hello, kids. So let us start our heroics class. But before that, what's with a hero without his hero costume?" As they get their hero costumes, as Izuku gets his, Izuku says, "Not bad." So they start going to their locker rooms, as everybody is already gone there to the training field because they're pretty fast. They see that their costumes are pretty great as Izuku comes out, as everybody thinks this costume is quite regal for some reason. So, everybody sees Izuku's hero costume as they think he looks like a king. And yes, I picked one of the comments, and I think one of your names was, let me check again. I think the name of the commenter was Izuku Midoriya, not the actual character, the commenter's actual name. Apparently, um, the commenter said that the costume should be a mix of Technoblade and Dreams costume, which I think was going to be really good because I never did an actual green bodysuit for Izuku. So yeah. So because Izuku is basically the brand new addition to their school class, um everybody already got a team member. So Izuku was left alone. So All Might said, "Hey Izuku, why you don't have a partner?" Izuku says, "Well, because it's an odd number." As All Might says, "Oh yeah." So yeah, All Might basically called somebody in some sort of cell phone, as a girl comes out of the tunnel, as she says, "Hello there." As All Might says, "Hello Nejuri." "Hello Nejuri." Yeah, he said. Sorry about that. Wait for a second. As Nejuri says to everybody, "Nice to meet you all. My name is Nejuri." As they say, "Hello," except for Izuku because he doesn't really care. As um All Might said, "You're going to be teaming up with Izuku because our classroom is an odd number. are going to be picked to be Izuku's like um teammate. As she says, okay, so yeah, Izuku is paired off with like Nejiri, which Izuku's not happy about all that much. So All Might said that they're going to be capturing the villains, and then after that they had to either touch the bomb or capture all of the villains. So yeah, so Izuku is going to be fighting Bakugo versus Bakugo and Ida, just like in canon. So when All Might said it, says is they can just go into the building. Izuku starts going in, just kicking down the door because he's basically like the Bakugo of this universe, but except not as prideful. He's more like literally super angry. So yeah, so um wait for a sec. Nedry starts some small talk with Izuku, but Izuku just ignores her. As she says, "Hey Izuku, do you have any parents?" As Izuku starts getting angry, as Izuku says, "I said shut up, you damn airhead." As sh- as she says, "Yeesh, you don't have to be mean." Izuku says, "I prefer not to talk about my stupid ass parents." What a waste. So yeah, that's the end of that conversation. So yeah, um, Bakugo drops down from the sky as as he says, "Time for you to die." She says as she starts charging in using her explosions, but Izuku just deflects them by using or creating gigantic water waves, or at least like a water shield. As she says, "What? How did you get a water quirk?" As Izuku says, "Well, that's a part of my quirk, you idiot." "So, you got a half and half quirk then?" says Bakugo, but Izuku says, "No, I technically have, no, wait for a second. I technically have six quirks, technically." As she says, "What?" As Izuku says, "Well then, allow me to show you my other quirk." As he brings out his pocket dimension, as he brings out his gigantic sword. It basically looks like a broadsword mixed with like a regular old how do I say it? Like a short sword or something? I don't know what to call it. But anyway, Izuku starts charging, and as Izuku uses the back end to just stab her a little bit on the arm, as she says, "Hey, that's unfair." As Izuku says, "Well, being underhanded is after all my technique." As Izuku uses his pocket dimension and throws down like a sleeping gas as it knocks her out. As Najiri says, "Whoa, I did know that you have so many powers." Izuku says, "Shut up, airhead." As she says, "You don't have to be super mean." As Izuku says, "Because you just annoyed me once, I'm now not going to listen to you." As she says, as Izuku just basically just ignores her. So yeah, Izuku goes up as he sees Ida monologuing, pretending to be a villain, which Izuku just thinks is quite cringy. As Nejiri starts laughing a little bit, as Ida literally hears that, as Izuku says, "What the hell, Nejiri?" As she says, you said you said you couldn't just talk to me." Izuku says, "Shut up! And besides, did you know Ida already found us?" As Ida just looms over them as he says, "Yep." As Nedry starts using her quirk, as Izuku just uses his quirk, which is creating basically like water it basically looks like water knives as it's thrown at Ida, as it basically turns into basically like water chains. Izuku says, "Easy." As he says, "Dang it! How strong are these?" Izuku says, "About the same strength as tungsten." as Izuku just touches the bomb, as he and Nedry win. So yeah. So after that day, they start going home. As Izuku just basically just goes into his pocket dimension, just stays there. So yeah. So the next day comes, as is the day that's where they're going to be going to the USJ. Izu- Izuku is over there, um, in the back of the bus, as one of his classmates being wait for a second, um um well, my nose, just let me fix that. Oh, okay. um Kirishima said, "Hey, why we're not moving?" As um well, Aizawa says, "Well, we're waiting for another one." As they say, "Another one? What do you mean by that?" As they see Nejuri again, as she says, "Hello." Izuku says, "Why?" As everybody says hi to Nejuri again, as Nejuri starts going over there to Izuku. Izuku says, "I said just fucking leave me alone." As she says, "Oh, come on." As Izuku says, "Ugh." Izuku starts boiling mad. Like, just imagine like those old cartoons where like a person is completely mad and they start going all red as there's like smoke on their ears and shit. Just imagine that to Izuku, but 10 times as angry. So they start moving as everybody is asking about their quirks. As it's Izuku's turn, Izuku says, "I don't want to talk about it." As they say, "That's mean. And besides, we're your classmates." Izuku says, "Well, it doesn't mean I have to be your friends." So yeah, they made it to, well, to the USJ as um what's this wait for so 13 starts telling everybody that quirks can be dangerous and also good. It's depending on what is your views in life. As Izuku basically thinks about his past, how he became, well, himself. He he actually got adopted by, well, Overhaul, or at least one of Overhaul's goons, trained to become one of the most dangerous soldiers in like Overhaul's like art gallery. So yeah, and also wanted to become, well, a part of the seven perceptions of death. As Zuko starts thinking about his past, he basically starts getting a headache a little bit. So yeah, as they see several portals come out, as they say, "Are those your portals?" As Zuko says, "No, my portals are usually dark purple, but theirs is almost looks like a pure black." As they see several villains come out, as Kirishima says, "Cool, I didn't know that there's like fake villains." As well, um um Aizawa says, "Wait, we don't have fake villains." As they see several villains come out, as they say, "Wait, are those real villains?" As they start saying, "We're gonna kill you." Some of them say that. As the leader is a man that looks like he's about like, I don't know. He looks super crusty, they say. He also has a hand over his face like a mask. As he says, "We are the League of Villains, and we're here to kill All Might," says the man with, well, a hand on his face. As Aizawa drops down, as Izuku drops down as well. As Aizawa says, "Mr. Izuku, what are you doing?" As Izuku says, "Don't worry. I already gone to fights back when I was still a villain." As they say, as he says, "Okay, then try and take him down, but no killing them." Izuku says, "Fine." As Izuku starts charging, and as he uses his sword to basically just graze them, just shocking them enough. That is where they're like basically like shell shocked or something like that. Not to the point that's where they're going to be killed or turned insane. Just the point that's where they're going to be knocked out. As Izuku basically starts attacking the others, as Shigaraki says, "Damn it! Teleport them all!" As Izuku was teleported to, well, to the boat in that water area. As the as Izuku sees that Najiri and also Sue are there. As Sue says, "Oh, Izuku, you're here?" As Izuku says, "Yeah, damn." As Najiri says, "You're okay, Izuku?" Izuku says, "Just leave me the fuck alone." As she says, "You don't really need to be that mean." As Izuku just ignores her. Izuku says, "I think we need to get out of here immediately because, well, I think we're going to get some company soon." As they see several aquatic villains, as Izuku says, "Don't worry." And if you get this reference, well, you're probably a Marvel fan and you probably know, well, Dark Metal, or I think it was called Batman Metal or something like that. Anyway, he says, "My water, my rules." Izuku starts commanding the water, as the water starts transforming into basically an oversized well um weapon, which is basically looks like a goddamn scythe. Izuku says, "Time for you to die." As Izuku basically uses the scythe to basically like carry all of the villains, as he flings them over the USJ, basically cracking the skylight, making them fly out like fucking Team Rocket. Sorry about that. As Izuku starts dropping down, as Nedry drops down as well, including Floppy, as they see, Aizawa being crushed by the Nomu. Izuku says, "Huh, this will be fun." Izuku will brings out this like well, it's like gemmed blade. Izuku starts charging in, as Izuku just basically just decapitates the fucking Nomu. As Aizawa says, "What the heck? Why did you kill him?" Izuku says, "Well, do you want it to kill you instead?" As well, because he killed or at least separated the Nomu's brain, well, it's dead. So yeah. As Shigaraki says, "You cheater, you cheater, you cheater! That was supposed to kill All Might!" Izuku says, "Really? Well then, how about I kill you?" As he says, "Wait, you're a hero." Izuku says, "Well, I only do this because, well, I really don't want to go to fucking jail." As he says, "Wait, you can join us!" As Izuku says, "Sorry, mate, but I only want to have this." As Izuku basically brings out this like sword, as the basically Konigiri just teleports him back. As Izuku says, "Damn it!" Duh. As the police arrive, as they basically like basically tell everybody about this and that, as they basically well start going home. So yeah, so I hope you liked the video, and comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys next time. And also, if one of you guys comments about the ship, I'm sorry because, well, we already picked the ship, which is Izuku X Nejiri. So yeah, so bye bye.